All right, let's make sure everything is running. All right, look like everything is running. Yes, it is. What's going on, everyone? MrTrees or Ethereum, how are y'all doing today? I hope y'all having a wonderful day or a wonderful night. We are finally here with the Yokai Peaks grind, so let's get on to it, shall we? Now, just give me one moment. I'm just gonna publish this on the guild and on the community server. Sorry if I'm a little slow. I was up since like 3 a.m. in the morning because I fell asleep really early yesterday and I woke up really early. Then I fell asleep again and then woke back up and I was like, it's past 4. I gotta stream. So, but I'm here. So I'm gonna post this link real quick and then we're gonna get straight to the grind. Now it's gotta publish it on the Dungeon Quest Discord. Alright, let's click on this so we can see who's here. No one. That's alright though. It's early, so I didn't expect that. Hello, Big Bastion. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, we got JJ Liam. Alright. Oh, I gotta shake out this tiredness. Maybe they didn't expect me to stream it this early. That's alright, we give a little longer intermission. I do need to look through my inventory. I was running all these winter runs, gotta get rid of all this winter stuff. Alright. I quit playing Dungeon Quest, so I'll just hang out for a bit. All good, man. All good. I guess it's just me and this dude. There's no one else. For now. That's fine. What? You only have 3.2 billion gold? Let's get you some snowflakes. Alright, don't worry, man. I'm gonna heal you once a room. Wait for my cooldown just to be safe. I'm about to say, why do those mobs have such a delay? Hi, Blaster Blade. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. I'm a little sleepy because I just woke up, so but I'm gonna eventually get wide awake. Nice. Spawn troops. Oh, we got two snowflakes. Nice. Oops, I better heal myself. Remember, just because ain't no healer doesn't mean you can't heal yourself. Always remember that. I didn't even know that even took damage. So that was a close one. Alright, my guy's ready. Let's do this. Gave me anti-healing, which is fine. I'll just head towards the circle. This boss could end a run. Because he already killed my dude, so... Hulk, smash! Hulk, smash! He's trying to Hulk smash me. He's... Look, there he goes. Hulk, smash! Alright, one more hit. Yo, you try to Hulk smash me again. I don't like this boss. I can join and heal if you want. They didn't fix the boost timer. True, it is a bit bug at the moment. I ain't gonna lie. You got this. I believe you. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. As long as I tread carefully, it should be able to complete it. The chat keep freezing on my mobile device, so I'd be like forced to reset it. Like again, it's loading, so gotta give me some time. Because if I change the tab, I'm gonna die because of the mobs. So I'm not gonna be able to see the chat for a moment. All right, now I should be able to see it. I should be able to join soon. All right. Yep, I'm back. And it took me too long. Little issues here and there with the streaming service, but I got it fixed. I got a boss just standing there idly. Nice. I don't think MrTrees has requirement. But I'd raise the admin requirement to have the join. Nah, you can join. As long as you're 205, you can join. We're very requirement friendly. I mean, everyone should have a yokai set if you're a nightmare. Ooh, need to get the heals. I'll heal again there just to be safe. Those lines do a lot of damage. Doja, you gotta use everything to your survival. As a solo player, the goal is to win. So if you feel like you gotta heal, you gotta heal. Like you gotta use everything to your survival. There you go. See? GG's. Hi Jordan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I got a gray Akuma set with a 2.80 mil pot. Hey, that's not bad. But I can join as a healer. Sure, I don't mind. You gotta utilize everything. So we had no healer that round, but still made it though, cause practice. That's all you need, just practice. Because of my training, I made I made my guild look good. As a leader representing the Green Trees Guild, you gotta make yourself look good with presentation. My goal is not really as a speedrunner, it's just as a casual player, it's just to win. I achieved that goal and I help him got items because I utilize everything I have. You gotta practice during situations like that. See how I was still able to heal myself and still multitask and dodge the boss's attacks? Some people be trying to multitask, but they don't be multitasking because they be focused on changing that skill and they're not looking at the boss attacks. You gotta utilize everything and stay focused. If I didn't stay focused, we would have lost that round. That wouldn't have made our guild look good because they're gonna be like, dang, the leader can't solo a easy dungeon. This is easier than Gilded Skies. So as a leader, it's my job to look presentable and let y'all know that it's okay to wait, heal yourself up if you take damage if you don't have a healer. Utilize everything you got in your inventory to beat the current dungeon you in. Cause you never know what situation you might get yourself into you need where you need to like heal yourself or dodge or like you might have to temporarily retreat. Now at the fourth boss you can't temporarily retreat. They patched it. There's nowhere you can run now on the map now. You can't go up the hill. So for the fourth boss you just gotta heal yourself and be a good dodger. What's the pot on the purple Valhalla mage? Uh it looked like it might be 6.98 or 7.03 mil. Sadly, it's not a good pot because that base pot is pretty low and the ups is not really all of that either. I used to have like 5 full sets of these in my inventory. I'm surprised I still have a piece left. Because I kept dropping them when I was carrying people in Northern Lands. Sure. I'll be back real quick. I'm gonna get a cup. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, when it comes to these dungeons, you just gotta utilize everything that you got. In 10, I will join. Yo, what's up, Ring? Hey, MrTrees, I got a B on my exam. Congratulations, Alex. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. And I'm happy now since the new dungeon is coming out soon. True that. I'm looking forward to it on Fable Legacy because I know Fable Legacy's new dungeon is coming out. I'm not sure about a Dungeon Quest dungeon yet at the moment. I do know they are about to get more cosmetics available to purchase in the Christmas shop, so I am looking forward to that. And 1A for hope. Yep. And I got all D's. Congrats, man. As long as you pass, that's all that matters. It's about getting business done. Bruh, this boss did it twice. Try to avoid getting struck by this lightning, even as a healer, because you also zap nearby DPS. So that's a tip to remember. Stay at the center. The center, no circles can hit the center. The reason why they didn't make the boss zap the center is just to avoid nukes. Just, I'm gonna go watch some anime with my cat. Alright, Alex, see you next time. Y'all be wondering how I be getting damage. I was focused on YouTube. All good. We all make mistakes. I just have to clutch this match again. But it should be easier because now I don't got to worry about heals. All I gotta do is just keep dealing damage until all these guys are dead. Like how this thing just waits and it spawns another barrel. What kind of demon is that? I'm done when I finish all my chores. Good luck on game. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Alright, definitely gotta make sure I get the anti-heal. This guy has more health than the last time. Hulk. Smosh. I solo from 194 to 209. Really? That's not half bad. You gonna do it again? Hulk. Smosh. Oh, it two-shot me. Hey, we gotta reset. Yo, I didn't expect it to two-shot me. I didn't know it did 1.5 billion damage. Alright, I'm gonna up my health because the full combo of that should not two-shot me. And like I was moving out the way because I seen he was gonna do the move, but I guess I must have walked the wrong way because I thought you can dodge that move without a speed skill because my speed skill was on cooldown. So you learn something new every time. But to play it more safe, I'm just gonna put a few more points on HP because I want to make sure I can survive every attack, excluding the final bosses. The fi- Excluding the lava crawler's attack, because the lava crawler does 12 billion damage. I'm not surviving that as a DPS. I know to avoid that at all costs. But as for the as for that Hulk smash move, I need to be sure to survive both ticks in case if I get hit by both, because I didn't know depending on what angle you are from the boss when a Hulk smashes you, both hits of it is enough to kill. So to keep that from happening, I'm just gonna up my HP a little higher and then boom, problem solved. I already got a healer, so all I gotta do is just up my HP a bit. So if my back gets back to a corner like that again, the healer will be able to heal me from that jump. That's why I said you gotta utilize everything. If you see something went wrong, just find a solution for it. If I know I got a healer and I still died from that boss's two combo attack, all I'm gonna do is up my health up a bit and now I can survive the two combo attack. When a Hulk smashes me, it's not gonna be able to kill me now. I have a little bit of health left and the healer can follow up with the heals. Gotta utilize everything. Gotta try out different stuff because if you keep doing the same thing, you might get the same result when your back gets back up in a corner. Wait for me. Alright. Can we get a set review? That was so sad. I know, right? Because I have no friends to help me. Hey, I know that feeling. Or like when if you fall like behind in Fable Legacy, like the raid requirements that's hosted is like so high that you can't even join. And then like no one, not a lot of people is gonna go out their way to grind with you, including friends, because they're busy grinding. They're busy grinding like the stronger difficulties themselves. So you have to put like hours of work a day to like catch back up. Fable does have global matchmaking, but it's like sometimes you might be waiting there for a while, and I don't got time to wait. I just did it solo. I kept failing the dungeon on Calamity like mad times, but I just kept doing it over and over, and I was still like racking up materials because I was able to kill some of the mobs and the bosses. I just did a lot of global bosses. I waited till someone hosted a low requirement raid, and then I got myself back up. Now I got a full secret set. Like sometimes you just have to grind alone, but you have to put in the work to catch back up. So yeah, note to self, if you plan to take a break, make sure it's not too long. Try to grind a little bit every day while the group requirements are low, because most groups will raise the requirement up high, but there are a few nice ones that will put low damage requirements, pretty much to the point where they say anyone can join, as long as you're not leeching or inviting alts. I might give y'all a set inspection review, we'll see. This Ring, I'm joining as well. You're a bit too slow, Ring, we already started. Next round. Hey, that's more like it. That's the spirit. That boss ain't Hulk smashing me this time. So many mages. I've been a mage for a while, and it's kind of expensive to swap too. Alright, if we can kill it before it finishes this fire breath animation, then we might be able to get to the next room, because it's gonna do that same move twice. Yup. Dang, we're too late. It's gonna do it twice now. How does a 207 and a 206 have better sets than me? They either really good at trading or they got really lucky drops from the runs they did when they were 205 between 205 and 206 and 207. It's gonna do it twice, I think. Yup. That's why I didn't bother attacking. I knew it was gonna do it twice. If you drop it below 75% of his HP, Tatsu will always go invulnerable twice. Like that's not random. That's a part of its code. I think the developers intentionally did that. That's why you have to. We need like a large sum of DPS to kill it before it does it. All right, nice one cycle. Did you get the cosmetic? Yes, I did. Got it early in the morning. So the trick to getting this cosmetic is you just need to. Let me see if I still have it. Nope, I don't have it. I think I gave it away to a level 2. That's the interesting part too. I gave it away. I didn't even sold it. I just passed it forward. Most people would sell. I'll get you another one. Ooh, anti-heal. Yeah, because I saw it on the Discord. You know what I'll do next time? I'll store it. I'll store it on an alt. Ooh, anti-heal. Gotta get in that circle fast. See, that extra XP came in handy. I would have died again. I was really close. Yeah, only one snowflakes per boss. But if you think about it, it's still overall faster because it's per kill. So you're not getting 10 to 15 snowflakes per dungeon no more like how it used to be. So it's still overall faster. Because imagine doing this, one of the longest dungeons because of the fourth boss, and then you only get about like 10 snowflakes total. That would be pretty demotivating to grind. Ooh, keep forgetting those sorcerers have some long range. Yeah, because I saw it on the Discord. Like, look, this is hardcore, and we already spent 5 minutes on a dungeon, and this is an average. This is an average run. There we go. It should be one per enemy and five per boss and 10 per final boss. They could have made it like that. That way it would feel more engaging. But you still got to be grateful because like they could have just made it where you only get 10 to 15 per dungeon and then 6 to 10 excluding Desert Temple, which was originally 6 per 10. Well, it wasn't originally 6 per 10. It used to be 10 to 15, but now Vinny made it 6 per 10 in his final update. Nice. Good job, everyone. Proud of ya. Rest in peace. I'm one level away from Nightmare. Dang. Maybe my brother can carry you or someone else on the Discord if they're on. That's if they got the time. But yeah, I finally got Tattoo Spirit this morning. The trick I did is I just kept doing insane hardcore, and then when I killed Tatsu, if the key didn't came out the water, I just reset. Also, a retry button is coming soon, so soon we don't even need to go back to the lobby unless we got to pick up more people, because we can just keep hitting retry until a new person joins the stream. Because they still haven't added global joining yet, so people can't send invites to join, you know, at the beginning of the dungeon before it starts, like in Fable. Hey, how you doing? I'm just a tree. Could I add you because I'm on Xbox? Alright, hold on. I got an idea for you to join me. This is where zombies come in handy. Because I can't really add anyone, even if they're on Xbox. So like I said, one day, if I get big, I might have over 1,000 Xbox fans. Roblox only has a 200 request friend limit. But I do have an alt you can have. This alt can join me, and you can join off of that alt. So I'm gonna send you the username to that alt. Hi, Jay Dylan. Welcome to the stream. Just let me know what's your usernames. This is the username of that alt. I'm gonna use that alt to join me, and then you're gonna join off of that alt. I just gotta wait for the computer to boot. So yeah, I got time to join because now I gotta wait for this extra 2009 Mac laptop to boot. I mean desktop. How are you, bro? Doing good. How about yourself? See what I got in here so far. I bought everything in the normal shop. Like, see, so these ones are coming soon. I even bought the gold package and the XP booster. Now I just got to get this and this. I'm gonna save for the more expensive one, and then I'm gonna get the regular one. Once I'm finished, while I'm waiting for December 15 to come, which is in like literally less than 2 days, now I'll start gambling. Because now I got everything from here, so now at this point it would just be a gamble. See, we can get ourselves some cosmetics. I wouldn't mind getting some boosts either. I don't think I want to get this. I think someone got the snowflake package, and the snowflake package is only 1,250 snowflakes. I don't find that worth it because these legendary ones give more, and it's a zero point 0.5 chance. You would figure that something that's a package would give the most out of all of them. Like, this should at least be 2,000 because it's a package. That should be a box of snowflakes. Why these duplicates should be, you know, 1.5k. This should actually be the most. Like, yes, you do make your snowflakes back, but like, suppose you roll like five and you see like one of these. I don't know. Like, I guess it's a W, but at the same time, I still feel like this should any duplicate. This duplicate right here should give the most out of all these duplicates. Hey Azu, I see you're still in Yokai Peaks Insane, so I gotta carry you off stream when I got a chance. I've been grinding for old legends. I kinda want them all. Hey, I don't blame you, man. Gotta grind them all. I also came back to Roblox, MrTrees. I send the friend request. User is Wavy Onsu. Alright, I'm gonna check on my alt account and I'll accept the friend request on my alt account. That way you can join me on Xbox. Yeah, I see it. There we go. I'm clicking on it. I see it on the alt. So glad I turned this computer off to let it rest because it was getting overheated. Even when it was cold this morning, still getting overheated. Uh, Still loading. Gotta let the profile load so I can accept the request on the alt. So that gives y'all more time to join. This desktop is from 2009, so thank you so much for adding me. No problem. That's what alt accounts are for. Yo, why is it taking so long to... No, I'll just copy and paste your user on my alt account because for some reason it's not loading up the complete it's not loading your profile. Hey, it says copy link. That's funny. View all. Let me just go to view all and maybe it would just show like a small GUI on the side where I can just hit accept. It usually always load before. I don't know why out of all the times on stream now it just doesn't want to load. Look, I click on notifications. When you click on notification, it's gonna show a list of people who send you friend requests. Now all of a sudden it don't want to load up, but it loaded up perfectly fine earlier. I don't like when computers be doing that, and it'd be no explanation too. Like it just want to work, and then it don't want to work when it don't want to work. Try it again. I'm gonna click view all. Hopefully it actually loads up. All right, the loading bar disappeared. The screen is still blank on my alt computer. Come on, come on, come on. Load up, come on. And I know what some people are thinking. You did say the desktop's from 2009. Yes, it's old, but the thing is, I was on this earlier, and everything loaded perfectly fine. So there's no way it just not perfectly load. All right, hold on. Let me click on my profile. Let's see if my profile completely loads on my alt account. See, my profile completely loaded. But I do notice something. I don't see the three dots on my profile that I can click on that will say like follow or unfriend though. I don't know why that's not loading. But my profile loaded more because the description loaded up and everything, but it's still not completely loading all the details. All right, I don't want to keep y'all waiting too long. I'm gonna start the match. We'll do this run and knock it out the way, and then again I'll do another like 2 minute intermission and try to figure this out because I don't know why out of all the times all of a sudden I'm streaming and this computer don't want to work properly, but it worked properly earlier, like 6 hours ago. It's all right if you can't. Hey, I'm gonna figure it out though because it still don't make much sense for it. It still don't make much sense for it to not work now, but it worked earlier. Like, that makes zero sense. Friend request 90, show more. Alright, I finally got it to load up. So, I'm gonna look for your username on there and then gonna get you added to the alt account. And then soon you'll be able to join the server. I told you, I do my best to make things work. I always go out my way. So I'm just like, there's no way. Like, it worked earlier. I did this earlier. You can't tell me that thing just suddenly stopped hours later. That will make no sense. If this computer didn't want to work, it would have been stopped working. It's gonna work, one way or another. Aw man, you should have let me damage the boss. Yo, Tugboat Games, how you doing, man? Again, just want to let y'all know he's a other content creator. Check his YouTube channel out. He also does dungeon crawler content, so check him out when y'all got a chance. It's all good, man. Everyone makes mistakes. Alright, hopefully he does a different attack. Ah, another invulnerability attack. Luckily, these guys do a lot less damage, though. And I know it usually almost always follows up with this attack. Nice. Doing alright, thanks. How about you? Hey, I'm making it, man. Slowly but surely, I'm making it. Ooh, we can almost one cycle the giant imp. There we go. Took it out. Let y'all go in since y'all cooldown's gonna be finished first. Then we'll follow up from behind. Whole gang is here, the whole community. Alright. Good, I survived. I survived. Survive its Hulk smash. Wanna be Hulk, wanna be Link. What can I say? About the Hulk smash me again. Stream Sniper. The only boss that be stream sniping. Well, the other bosses too, but it'd be mainly that one. We gonna get play Fable Legacy when a new update drops. Right now, I'm already all set for the new dungeon. Well, I gotta see if that dude hit me back, cause he won the giveaway. He won the giveaway on the Secret Warrior leggings. He did not hit me back. I gave him a 2-hour claim time because I was asleep for like an hour. So I gave him 2 hours to claim. But if he doesn't hit me back, then I'll have to re-roll the Secret Retriever Warrior leggings on the guild. I was consistently doing giveaways on that guild every day, but then I ran out of good stuff. I don't want to give away mid stuff on the guild. I want it to be good. Like I want people to be like, whoa, like this is actually a good item here that I could use for my runs or to trade. Quality over quantity. Nice. Wait, who won? Mirage. GG's. I know I'm under level, but I can use it later. Yep. I mean, it is a secret, so it's the highest rarity in Fable. Make sure I posted it in the right guild. I mean, cert Discord. Yes, I did. All right, good. Ooh, nice. Rain God Purple Akuma Guardian from daily. For me, I just reached 900 dailies at 901. Ooh, I got green Akuma Warrior Armor. Okay. I personally feel like green Akuma alone is still mid to do in a giveaway on Discord. But what I could do is like, I could give this away and give like a bonus item. Like, let me see. Like, if I'm doing this, I'll add like, I could do the Guardian, but this is good enough to do solo because it's a collectible. I could throw like an old legend because these old legends are more detailed from Desert Temple. I say I got a few traders. We'll see what's up with them. What's the pot? 2.7. MrTrees, can I get that blue Akuma Guardian helmet? I'll think about it because I usually hold a Guardian set. Oh, thank you. See, um oops, forgot your user. CT. I'm still kind of half asleep. I just woke up. CXQT, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'll just give out some bonus items when giving away Green Akuma, because I feel like giving these out solo on the guild is kind of mid. So especially since Yokai is now like a couple months old. Yes, I'm searching for your user, and I clicked on the wrong person. I need to go back. There you are. I found you on the alt. Yes. Hooray, we did it. Now let's see if it puts zombies on the same server as me. It should. I don't think the server is full. Nope, it did not. Wow, that is a surprise. It usually will always prioritize joining friend servers over random servers, but that is fine because if you see this option right here, it says show friends. Once zombies is in, it should show my username in his friends tab, and he should be able to join me directly. I'm gonna make sure zombies claims the daily too. Oh, he can't claim it yet. He gotta wait 2 hours. All right. Sure, taking some time to load. Like, dang. Like, I clicked on my user and I clicked join, but that is not. I don't know if it's like server ping and it's just delayed. Make sure his graphics is down. Graphics quality is down. Maybe it's the settings. Turn off show abilities. Turn off damage. Bruh, it's probably because the computer is old. That's alright. I just joined my server directly from the Roblox website. There we go. I think they broke that feature. When you're done with Yokai Peaks, we have enough time to carry lower levels like me to a higher level. Yes, I will have time to carry people off stream. I was carrying someone earlier today from the guild. Alright, my guy, you should be able to join me now because Zombies is on the same server as me. Now I just gotta wait for him to join on his Xbox. And he should be able to join our raid. You should probably join Zombies from off the Roblox website because it seems like this list here is broken. Yep, there he is. Alright, he joined. Now I just gotta wait for him to join the raid. There's an interesting I found out when I was catch up. Most people with VC, I made a new account and you could solo out the samurai with Guardian. Not bad. Cause yes, you could still put like all your ups on spell or physical and still be able to deal enough damage. Thank you so much for adding me with the ult account. No problem, man. That's what ults are for. Got the whole team here. Yep. When stream is over, can you help me with Aquatic Temple? Alright. Are you in the guild? I mean, it's fine if you're not in the guild. It would just be easier to communicate off stream. Oh, good. Someone damaged the boss. Awesome. Yo, y'all should get up in that center. I am your Discord server guild. All right. I find an armor and weapon stats to be much more efficient than level stats. Well, yeah, it's the gear that matters most. Skill points, like the boost with skill points is nice, but it's the gear that makes up for most of it. But the points still play a big role in it too, because your damage will be weak if you put all points in stamina. But you gotta have good gear too. Hello, how you doing, JKK? Welcome to the stream. I'll join you today or tomorrow. The skill is still good. I do like 60 Q. Let's say I'm not putting nothing on damage, everything on HP. I do none on damage. I deal billions. You know what I'm getting there with. Mm. It's still not really recommended because you because for starters, one, you're gonna get used to always taking damage. Like I always recommend people to have a DPS set when you're soloing because then you'll be able to one, you get good at dodging, and then two, you just need enough HP to take like one hit from the boss. But if you do have a powerful set for that current dungeon you are in, you can up your HP to enough where you can take 2 or 3 hits from the boss and still complete the dungeon. This is for the newer player's sake because a lot of people really do not know how to play the game when they first start. That be the main issue why I see them struggling. That's why you do that only up to samurai. Personally, I will only do that from desert and winter. From pirate, I feel like you should be getting to the concept of if I'm gonna be warrior or mage. Just only because if you do that for like the first 5 dungeons, you now and then you change, you're gonna have to readapt. And readapting can take time for a lot of other players. Cause after Samurai, there's a bit of like the next dungeon after Samurai isn't really that much more difficult. Canals is actually just as easy as Samurai, but I don't know. I feel like it'd be better if players start from a lower level than to wait till a later level. Like if someone wants variety and they want to run with a guardian set and still solo their way to samurai, then yes. If you want to enjoy the variety, then you could do that. But I feel like if you're someone who's trying to get good at the game, you should play it the way how it's intended as soon as possible. So then you won't have to go through that struggling experience. Unless someone can adapt to the game really quickly. Because it varies on each different player. But most of the time, these players be getting stuck and they can't even get in past like orbital. Some can't even get past underworld because they can't dodge, or they have everything upgraded improperly, or they're using the wrong skills. I am good, but I need a better PC. Hold on, we got more trades. I want to see what they got, what's up on here. This is old stuff. I don't mind accepting old legends, but I don't need this stuff though. I don't even know if this is a fan or this is like a random donating. Like, they're not even saying anything in the Roblox chat. This is most likely a random because they would already said something or hit accept. Most people would say something if they're trying to look for something, unless they just cannot type at all. Yeah, it's tough to get better pots because you got to be really good at trading or you need to be lucky. Like, I only drop a full green set on my own and I dropped this legend on my own. Recently got this blue armor because Takeover donated it, so I appreciate him for that. But it requires luck. That's why it's better to grind in raids because one is faster and then two, there's a good chance if someone drops something decent, they might just slide it over to you because you support somebody, it supports the entire guild because then we can run faster. You should do a giveaway reroll. Let me see if the 2 hours are up. Hasn't been 2 hours yet. I told him he has a 2 hour claim time. It started at 4:25 p.m. It's currently 5:38 p.m. So got like less than an hour, and then I'll reroll. I only give him extra time because I fell asleep when the giveaway ended. So it's only fair I give someone like a little extra time to claim. Because what if they are asleep? Like if I fell asleep by like 24 hours, I give them 36 hours. If I fall asleep like an hour, I give them 2 to 3 hours. I give them the extra times to make up for my time because you never know. It could be inconvenient for them to claim around this time. Then again, it looked like he wasn't active either when the giveaway ended on the guild because he didn't even message me in my DMs when he won it. Sometimes I be thinking some people just be entering just to enter. I'm pretty sure he wanted to win, but it's just I don't know. Anyway, how's the stream going? It's going all right. Glad you can make it, Zan. Yep, it's gonna go invulnerable. Probably gonna do it twice because his HP is below 75%. I'm late. Sorry I'm late, Mr. Trees. Thanks for the carries earlier as well. No problem, man. Yeah, I just happened to wake up really, really early at my time zone because I fell asleep very early. So I was able to carry you off stream in the guild. Yep, it's gonna do it twice. I'm just one level away from Samurai. Not bad, not bad at all. Keep up the grind, buddy. I guess there's no hope for them to, you know, adjust the HP so people who's behind don't have to grind so many runs to catch back up. All right, dead. Nice, final boss. I was stuck in Underworld for like 8 months. Really? You must be getting some really bad drops from daily. When do you start DQ? Like, what map was the latest? King's Castle. King's Castle was the latest. Mine's is Winter Outposts. Hmm. I heard a lot of people who started there got like banned. And the sad part is a lot of people were like falsely banned because like their security system wasn't as good as back then, and they tried to like get unbanned and then they couldn't. GG's. Started in 2020 and forgot about the game, but I'm back and I got 40 levels in 1 week. Nice. I went from 123 to 209 in 2 weeks. That's that consistency right there. If you want something, you just gotta grind for it. That's why I'm trying to stay consistent. Got a good team here, but I see not all of y'all are prepared for the next dungeon. Two of y'all are not 2010, 209, and 207. Man, if y'all would have grinded this when it first came out, it would have been perfect because the XP reward, the double XP, was very quick to carry people through Yokai. That's why it did so well because it went. DQ has been so underwhelming with rewards for years. So when Vodex did like this huge change and made it rewarding, so many people played again because it got rid of that repetitiveness and it allowed casual players to be ahead. But they took it away. They basically you could kind of say they're basically like heading the route where VCafe headed. The only thing that's different is that they're updating frequently. I don't know right now, like I'm not disappointed, but then I'm not excited either. Like it's supposed to be hype, but the hype kind of died because you have this side amount of updates that wasn't really good, and then you have this side amount of updates that is pretty decent with their frequent updates. But now like it killed the hype. Like everyone now is just sitting on neutral. Some people are still in the negative. They're like, Vodex is killing the game. I'd rather just wait a year for the new dungeon. But then some other people are just like, yo, I don't know, man. Like Vodex is just right now. I don't know. Like I just gotta wait and see. And that's why I was like, wait and see. Like let's see how they do for like the first year. If they can't like win the completely win the heart of the community of the first year, then I might actually completely move on from this game. Like I won't quit. I'll be happy to play this. I'll still keep the guild running. It'll just become completely something off stream and off content, like until like they get everything straightened out. But a year should be enough time for them to get everything straightened out. Like if they don't get everything straightened out within a year, especially because they have a bigger team, it's Vodex, it's a company, it's no longer solo like Vinny. Then I have to move forward because you can only get so far with just one thing. Yeah, Vcappy sold the game to Vodex. So if you don't have Discord, Vcappy sold the game to a group of developers in Vodex because he got burned out from doing updates, which was for the best. We're just not sure if Vodex is the right company for this game, like, or well, the right group of developers, for the game. I don't got nothing against them, but then I'm not really excited for them either because, like I said, I've been disappointed with pretty much a little bit more of the updates they did than the update. Yeah, I'm a little more overall in the disappointed section. Like I understand from their side of view, but at the same time, like they were really off to a good start and they just kept taking away everything that made the game fun. The only updates I did see that was very understandable was the changes to the spells. Now I don't agree with all the changes to the spells. Rift Beam, it needed a nerf. ADQ is way too much for Yokai. Doing 67, 70, doing 65 and 70 Q. Like look, it's only like a 15 or 20 Q nerf for Rift Beam. That was necessary because barely any of the other Yokai spells do 60 Q. They only do 55 Q at most or 50 Q. As for the warrior spells, I don't know. That one is pretty controversial. So the way how they intended some of the warrior spells, They meant to make warrior deal more damage per minute. Like if you keep using certain skills like over the course of a minute, you will overall have done more damage. The only issue is people are so used to the Gilded Skies tradition of doing lots of damage and having wide range. People just completely ignored it and they didn't like it at all. So what they did, they increased the range and then they upgraded some skills to Nightmare. But you know, when I did tested some of the skills, I noticed when I used Jade Rain, I only did 4Q damage less than what I did with Chainstorm, and I was like, what the heck? I said, but then again, if I think about it, Chainstorm is an insane skill. It's only one difficulty higher than Gilded Sky's Nightmare. So I was like, that's understandable. If it's like 4, 6, 4, or 8Q difference, that makes sense. So I don't know. Those updates I've been neutral. The only updates that I am negative with is like the XP nerf, because they're not thinking about the people who are currently on the dungeon. If the 210 dungeon comes out, people have to grind over a total of 100 runs to catch up. It should not exceed over 100 runs, and the problem is it does, especially on Gilded Skies. Gilded Skies takes the longest. And I think Yokai Peak might be just as long as Gilded Skies, because since you have a fourth boss, it takes longer to complete that dungeon. Like there's so much things that I can talk about. They had a great comeback at first, but they still gotta there's still a lot of things they gotta fix and work on. Now I did hear they said they're working on wave defense, which is good. They're working on boss raids, which is good. Although nothing is confirmed, they plan on fixing it. So I can't say they're fixing it. They are working on it, but I don't know if it's getting revamped. They just said they're fixing it. They're gonna make it better. They're just improving it. So I don't know what they mean by fixing it, but we'll just have to find out. As for the new dungeon, they haven't really given any leaks about it, so I don't really know about the new dungeon on here. But I do hope they get everything straightened out within their first year of development in Dungeon Quest, because they have only been here for a little over a quarter of a year. Hopefully they get everything straightened out within the first year, because if not, a lot of people are going to move on. So I have faith in Vodex, man. I still trust them. Like I'm trying to understand both sides of the view. I get it that everyone is frustrated, but at the same time, they're still new to this, and they already proven that they make good quality updates. Like this dungeon, I liked it. They did a good job. You got different variety of mobs, which is something like we never got in the old dungeons. Like how you have these kinds of mobs before the first boss, then the second boss you get those little magician mobs with those shadow creatures, and then when you're on the way for the third boss, you're dealing with samurai, some little samurai or yokai samurai looking troops. Like that's some pretty high quality stuff. And they said they wanted to make it look better, but then they went and looked like Dungeon Quest. So they already proven that they can make good quality updates. Now they just need to proven if they can, keep good updates coming. Because so far most of the updates has disappointed people. They need to keep up with updates that excites people. The engagement hasn't been really good. The only thing that they outdone themselves with engagement was when they first released Yokai Peaks. Most of my friends quit the game. Yo, that game was about to spike I think that game almost spiked to like 20k people when Yokai first came out. Like when I seen it at 10k and then going to 20k on the weekend, I got so excited for Dungeon Quest because it's been so long. Like all the other dungeons that Vinny were releasing, it was just getting less and less players because people were just tired of the same thing. But when Yokai came out, it was a huge success because it took away the repetitive aspect. Like they didn't really add anything new, but like it was much more rewarding. It felt much more rewarding. And the rewards is the issue too with DQ. Like all the dungeons is giving out the same amount of drops, 2 or 3 items. Some dungeons are longer than others. Some dungeons have huge difficulty spikes, and we're still getting like, we're barely getting like any newer rewards for completing it. Like XP should not scale. XP should scale with the current level of the person in the dungeon and the amount of runs the amount of completed runs it should take for them to get to the next dungeon, and for how long the dungeon is. It shouldn't scale with the other dungeons, just because then it's gonna get grindier and grindier to the point where lowers are gonna quit because they can't keep up with new content. if they release a new dungeon. They gotta get rid of that repetitiveness. It should not be scaling. It shouldn't scale with other dungeons in terms of having to grind over a hundred runs. Like I said, they said they wanted to make it a fun experience. Well, right now, a lot of lower levels aren't having fun because it's still too repetitive. But like I said, I have faith in Voldex. I'm not happy with some of their updates, but they did. But I am happy with some of their updates. At the same time, they did release some really good updates. I have to say, I am a little salty though because I was ready to do 24-hour grind on this. But of course, on my day off, the XP gets nerfed. I was like, dang. On my day off, the XP got nerfed. And then their Halloween update. Don't get me wrong, it was a pretty good update. My problem was I played it when it was at a buggy state. I was so frustrated. I did not play for the rest of the update. I only got one cosmetic from it, and it was just a title for completing the Halloween dungeon. I really wanted to play it, but the fact that I and see, that's the one update I was able to play on time. But because I played on time, it made me quit the game for the whole update temporarily. I only came on there just to do daily. Even JJ didn't play it. Like, and JJ is more consistent than I am with streams. So, you, I barely seen anyone like streamer playing. It was only like maybe a few content creators who did. I really wanted to play it, but it was just the fact that I played it so early, right when it, and then I wasn't getting nothing. Like there was no material drops at first. Then we were getting materials, but then the material system was kind of repetitive, so they revamped it. Look at Ed now. You know what? I'm joining DQ after a month. But I know Voldex was turning around. I feel like in a year they should have everything straightened out. Well, I can't say 100% of everything, but they should have enough where they should at least have the community's trust up to Paul. I mean, they created a form and 600 people fill out the form. I meant to do it too, but I was busy, so I couldn't do it. But hopefully those people submitted some good stuff and wasn't like just recklessly typing stuff. GG's. Oh, and I forgot to mention they're adding a retry button soon. So again, that's another nice minor update. And sometimes it don't even be the major updates; it be the minor updates that count. That helps make the game a better experience. After years, we're finally gonna be getting a retry button soon. No longer having to, woof, no longer got to be teleporting back to the lobby, then going back in the dungeon. Finally be able to retry. Yes, I'm one level away from NL. Ooh, nice. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This dude got 26 minutes to claim the secret the secret leggings giveaway. But I know Vodex got it, man. I know they got it. In 1 year, they should have everything straightened out. Cause like I said, they didn't did everything wrong. They still did some right things. They just need, you know, that's why they made those forums so they can listen, they can see, they can find out what the community wants, and they're gonna bring what the community wants. They're gonna make things right. I mean, for starters, they kind of addressed the XP issue for at least some of the lower dungeons, like the mobs that spawn from the bosses that can like call for backup. Those mobs now drop XP now, like. And no, we're not talking about like with Samurai when the mobs used to drop like 30 or 60 XP spawned by the boss. Like they drop like 11k XP. Like so some so the gameplay got edited for some of the dungeons. Like the Winter Outpost mobs that spawn from the final boss when the final boss calls backup in Winter Outpost, it also drops XP. They did adjusted some stuff, so they gotten a lot better. They are trying to do well. So that's why it's like give them a chance, cause give them 1 year to get everything straightened out. If they don't have everything straightened out, just leave like a well detailed civil feedback, and then just move on. Just move on, and just check on it every now and then, because some games might need more than a year, but a year should be enough though. That's what I'm saying. Like, Hulk smash. Spot sure loves Hulk smashing people. Hi Code, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I need to get back to working on my obby game. I hadn't made an update on that in a minute. And I gotta fix a lot of bugs on there because it's buggier. The obby game is buggier. I think it's because of all those scripts that's in the individual parts. I gotta learn how to use collection service. No, you can stay. I'm not sweating it. I'm good, and you? Doing alright. I'm doing alright. If you die a lot, just up your HP. Just up your max HP by like 5%. Good job for turning those lines away so you wouldn't nuke me. Good job, everyone. Good job. When is the next carry stream? Probably do one tomorrow. I'll just go back and forth until the new Dungeon and Fable Legacy comes out. Then I'll be doing Fable streams. I can't wait for the Block City Wars update. Same, man. Looking forward to their 2.0 update. You know, the issues that that Dungeon Quest is having does remind me of Block City Wars. Like, Block City Wars was going through that same issue too. The only thing that was different between Dungeon Quest and Block City Wars stopped updating completely. Like, at least Dungeon Quest Vinny still kept updating. It was just like on a it was like a bi-quarterly basis every 6 months, and then eventually it was getting into a year. But Block City Wars, it just stopped completely. It didn't get no update again until like completely new owners buy out the game. And I remember when during that time I said I was gonna buy out Black City Wars, hire a team to do updates on it. I could have. I should have stayed more I should have stayed more consistent on YouTube back then, because I definitely probably would have made it today and could have bought out Block City Wars. But now Pixel Gun beat me to it. But I do hope Pixel Gun goes in the right direction. Because like I said, if somebody doesn't do it right, someone will. All they're gonna do is buy it out, and they're gonna do it right. I mean, that's up to you. I understand that a lot of people are bored since they still kind of got to use Gilded Sky skills and stuff. I mean, we winning, so I would like to do a strategy where one of us uses skill to like stun the mob, so no one doesn't have to worry about like getting ambushed by a bunch of mobs. But the cooldown in this is not good. It is not good. Like the strat is, if the mobs are stunned, then you can't get about a milli mobs. But we need like 2 or 3 people with this. This is probably only good for like a 40-man raid, because then you could have like 5 people with this, have someone stun the first group, then have someone stun the next group while the other person's on cooldown. Like, I believe all of these skills could be useful, but I think it's more intended for like really large raids. For small raids, these are just not good at all. Like these, I'm sorry, like even though they buffed it and it looks like this, I'll use it during this raid, but they're not good at all. Like, look, that range is still too small, and the cooldown is way too large. See, y'all pretty much about done killing the mobs, and I'm still on cooldown. I'm still on cooldown. I can't even attack. You earn 200 snowflakes a match in Yokai. Mm. Although this might be a pretty safe skill to use if you think about it, because you could stop the warrior mobs from hitting you if you get rooted by the mage ones at the beginning of the run. But then you're stuck with this long cooldown. You know what this skill will go great with? It'll go great with Innervate. But then you can't. But then if you use Innervate, you won't keep up with the raid because everybody's using speed skills. Ah, I did it again. Because we got it below 75% HP. I feel like the Hands of Death will be alright, but only for really large raids. It's not going to be good for small raids. But I'm running with it anyway. Wait, is a mob still alive? Hold on, y'all. Who's still alive? Ain't no way. This did 60Q damage. Wait a minute. Yo, the Hands of Death deal almost the same amount of damage as Rift Beam. Yeah. Huh? That's weird. Hold on. Put on Chain Lightning so I Chain Storm so I can find where this enemy is at. None? I'm using Chain Storm because Chain Storm has auto target, so the mob is nearby is gonna zap them. What happened with the NPC? Hold on. F9. Yeah, I'll say reset. We gotta test that again. Dang, I wanted to use this on the second boss, but I don't see the NPC. Did it actually bug? Could it be that the hands of death glitched the NPC? That happens to me with the last boss because it completely disappeared. The dude left the dungeon. He didn't even reset it. But leaving a dungeon no longer bugs it no more. It takes you back into the lobby because Voldex fixed it. That kind of sucks, man. I was testing out the hands of death and it's just gonna freeze on me like that. I wish I can test out on the dummies, but yokai skills still don't work on dummies. What's your spell power? 202. Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How you doing, Zach? You know, I could definitely tell you're a Block City Wars player because that's the kind of username someone would have in Block City Wars code with that kind of O with the line cross because people used to have custom usernames like that. Especially in the old version, usernames used to be very custom before they like took it off. Yeah, I can't believe the game bugged on us like that. That's pretty bugged out. Wait, I want to see the Hands of Death's damage though. Like it's dealing this. It looked like it's dealing the same amount of damage as Rift Beam. 'But dang, that range sucks though. And I'm on cooldown, so like I can't even use it again. Yeah, skipping mobs. Yes, take damage is similar to Rift Beams. It just has the long cooldown. 202 is crazy. I have 80 physical. Hey, you get there. You just gotta keep training. The spell sucks. It seems to be a little better on stationary bosses because it damages for its entire duration. That's the only thing that's different though. But I still need to do more tests on it. Yep, still damaging. Still damaging. It almost killed it. Yo, the damage over time almost killed it. And then it'd be like the angle. The angle be weird too. I guess it goes wherever your cruiser is pointing. Need to figure out how this angle works. Wait. No way. The mobs go under the map. Ah. How come the mobs don't get kicked for exploiting? Alright, so I won't use this for this section. You can only use it for the beginning section. It duplicated first mobs and I saw one fly under. Alright, so I'll run tests on that solo then. I won't do it in a group. I'm surprised nobody reported this to the devs, but that's because no one used it. You see, this is exactly why they the developers should have let the game testers did testing on the new skills. I understand they wanted to keep everything fresh, but look, Hands of Death is not even a good skill. Not because of the long cooldown, but it duplicates mobs and it makes them spawns under the map. And those duplicated mobs counts towards the thing. That sucks. This skill that makes this skill completely unusable. This is not even a usable skill. I'll definitely make sure that I get reported to them because I'm about to end the stream soon anyway. But it's a good thing we tested because nobody else was going to test it. I don't think anybody even bothered going through the entire dungeon with that skill. So who knows what other bugs it might have. But I won't test it for the rest of the stream because I'm going to end the stream soon. I'll just test it solo because I am curious about the damage. The damage over time is like it rivals the rift beams. Like it does a huge amount of chunk of damage at the start when you use your inner, and then it keeps doing like 2Q until you know the effect of your inner runs off. But then it'll still keep doing 1Q. I'm trying to see like if its overall damage surpasses rift beam. Because this might Hands of Death might be the most powerful spell in terms of doing damage over time. We could have done a lot more game. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. There's no need to get upset. It's not the end of the world. Remember, people were about to quit this. People were about to quit this game because they took away the XP. We've been through much worse stuff. A simple bug like this can be fixed by reporting this to the devs. It's not the end of the world. You gonna live another day to grind on Yokai Peak runs? You gonna live to see GTA 6? You not gonna. Ain't the end of the world. You... Alright, Trees. I'm gonna send something in the DQ images soon. Alright. make sure I make it into for that global boss. Server crash. That's crazy that it duplicates mobs though. I wonder if it duplicates bosses. Well, old dungeon bosses. I don't know about the newer ones. The newer ones, they didn't seem to have no effect. I gotta test these hands of death, man, on all the dungeons when I run solo, cause well, yeah, skip them off. Might have some interesting game-breaking bugs. I thought it happened again. If it happened, I was gonna end the stream right then and there, cause nobody even used hands of death. I was gonna be like, well, on to Fable, a game with way less bugs. I love DQ, but you know, you gotta fix those bugs. You know, that'll be good for a video. Using Hands of Death in Yokai Peaks. Just give me a video idea. Hands of Death is like probably the least used skill in Dungeon Quest history. I see people using Void Dragon, even for carrying because of its insane range. And then I see people sometimes using the Yokai transformation for fun. This is probably the second least used skill in Yokai, 'cause this is pretty useless too. But the first least used have to be Hands of Death. Because one, people don't like low cooldowns, and then two, we just found out that it duplicates mobs and it glitches them under the map. So yeah, it glitches the duplicates under the map, and you have to kill the duplicates to continue too. It looked like it duplicates the shadow monsters. But we'll see. How do you die with 5 billion? I guess they just need more practice. Yo, the imp is bug. It's just standing there, menacingly. Okay, I gotta run. Yo, I might have to test some. I gotta have to use the Hands of Death on all parts of this dungeon. I'm curious to see how broken is Hands of Death. I feel like Hands of Death is game breaking. I feel like no testing was done to Hands of Death, because if it duplicates mobs and glitches underneath the map, I wonder what is capable against the other mobs, these other bosses, and these mobs that it be spawning. I want to see just how broken Hands of Death is in terms of breaking the game. I don't think Hands of Death is so unused that it might have some game breaking bugs. And the fact that we don't take time to like just explore it just goes to show that we're also adding repetitiveness to the game ourselves, because those spells are made for us to explore it. And the fact that people didn't try to take initiative to like grind that dungeon with that spell just once, just spending 15 minutes of their life just once doing it, it just goes to show that we're also adding repetitiveness to ourselves. Because now I'm actually curious, like what other game breaking bugs this thing has. Trees need to send something in DQ server. I already read that, buddy. A great video is that I found is an exploit in the game, and the devs of DQ watch it. I feel like there might be exploits with this too, because this duplicates mobs. Some mobs. It didn't work on the first bunch, but it worked on the second bunch. I didn't test the third bunch because I didn't want to risk breaking the game for y'all convenience. So I'm gonna test it off stream. I'm gonna put off stream carries on a hold, and I'm gonna test this because I want to see like what game breaking bugs this thing has, and then I'm just gonna report it all to Voldex and bug reports, so they can fix that and actually make this skill good again. This skill does do a lot of damage. It actually rivals Rift Beam's damage. The damage over time that it does, actually, this might deal more damage than Rift Beam, because the Innervate magic boost lasts longer than it lasts as a second. Yeah, it lasts a second longer than Enhance Inner Focus, because the skill lasts for so long. With that extra Q damage, it might deal over 70 Q. This actually deals 10% more overall damage than this. The only thing that makes Rift Beam better is that one, it has more range, and then two, the cooldown is shorter. But this actually does the most damage. It's actually Hands of Death. Hands of Death does the most damage in terms of usage. Like, you can just use one with a boost, and it will. You might be able to one cycle the mobs if you use Innervate on hardcore solo. The only problem is that it's its range and it's its cooldown. But I think the damage is good for it because no one uses the spell. So if we can just fix the game broken bugs that that spell has, maybe some people might actually use it and probably increase the range a bit more, because this is still too short compared to most other skills. Like honestly, I think this skill would better off being like the King's Castle slash. Anyone that plays King's Castle know that the Kings have like a long slashing move that just slashes you forward with a blade slash. It would have been better if it was lined like that and it just has like a straight, nice little long line. Like, I'd rather the length over the width. The width can be small, but the length of how far it stretches can be good. Because then what you can do is you can get a bunch of mages with that skill and just make a bunch of lines that can stun the mobs from all angles. Then this skill will probably actually have usage, because this right here, it's better than it was before, but it's still not usable. This is my last game. I'm to switch games. Trash loot. I don't blame you. The trick to dropping good loot is to actually be consistent. You have to keep playing it over and over. That's what I did in Fable. Fable, I had to keep playing until I dropped something good. Fable is better though in terms of loot, because there's more drops. This game is only like 1 to 3 drops, so you can be stuck here for a while grinding. Might not ever get anything for a minute. I feel like we got time for 2 more runs before the global boss. But yo, I got some testing to do with Hands of Death, man, because when you told me it duplicated the mob and it spawned under the map, I was like, I know it gotta have more game-breaking bugs than that. Look at the guild and images. I'll check it after the run. Can't check it during the run. At least not during this run. Ah, of course it's gonna do that move. It might do it twice because its HP is under 75%. Yep. Ah, lag. My thing froze. It's alright. Hang in there. Alright, it's not gonna be able to do it again. They intended it to be like that, but we find it annoying because we deal so much damage now. But like for someone who's playing it for the first time, they won't know because their damage is significantly weaker since they're still in Gilded Skies gear who plays this on Insane or when Insane going into Nightmare. But then after when they get geared to Nightmare gear, they're like, what the heck? This boss is doing it twice. I thought their attacks were randomized. Apparently not. Okay, I got lucky there. And yep, see, it did 1.5 billion, so at least I know I can't get Hulk smashed with this amount of HP. It's really good at stream sniping, though, I ain't gonna lie. It really knows how to aim at the streamer. That's some good coding right there. Let me see. Yeah, we're still gonna have time for another run after this, so I can't really complain. We're doing a good job. Bro, I turn off abilities and I still see EIF and other skills. Yeah, that's a bug. I'm sure they're working on it, because that also happened to someone else. That's why I said stuff like little stuff like that. We gotta report. We gotta report it in the guild so they can make the game better. Cause sometimes it be the little stuff too can also ruin the game. Hands of Death gotta be fixed and it needs to be adjusted again because the range is still not good. I rather just had more range in terms of like Void Dragon where it just stretches far than in Whiff, because then it would actually make it like more viable in runs, like in really large raids. It seems like it's useful for really large raids, but then you have to get up like really close to the mobs because it seems like it's a melee mage attack. That's how it's being portrayed as, if you know what I mean. Hey, GG's. Alright, I'm gonna check the Discord and see what's up. Oh, you said DQ. You want me to go all the way in the DQ Discord? I might have missed it. That's alright. Dungeon completed. Teleporting back to town. Server kick message. Teleport failure. Ah, the classic TP fail. The community server? Alright, I'm about to check it out. Is that heat still on? What? Yeah. Although it feels, well, probably cool in this spot because there's also cold air maybe coming from somewhere. I don't know. I don't really feel I think the cold air might be coming from that vent because the fan be on and then, the air scares with the temperature outside. So it'd be blowing cold air in here. I think I already seen everything in images. There's nothing new that is showing here. I just see someone who got like the legendary cosmetic, and I see someone typing something into the commands. That isn't really anything new for me in DQ images. And the MrTrees images. Go on and play a different game. You might have to heal MrTrees. Alright, I'll definitely heal. You got anything I can have? They are mage. They can have this. Sorry, buddy. I'm busy running Yokai Peaks. Alright, this is gonna be my last run. I'll heal. You gonna heal, Rain? Alright, appreciate you. I didn't even know if you were still here, Rain. No problem, man. Alright, let's start. Alright, Diablo raid, 4 of us. Oh, press the little, I forgot what that thing is called. When you're typing it in a sentence. This is the last run. Interest. I've seen this before though. This ain't really nothing new. Yo, I just seen a beam. That spell lagged for a moment. And it spawned backed up. I don't like that these backup troops here don't. Oh wait, it did spawn snowflakes. I'm about to say, I was like, for some reason when those little feminine looking troops spawn back up, it don't their backup doesn't drop snowflakes when you kill them, but all the other backup mobs do. I was like, shouldn't all of them? Well, almost all of them. I did find it on my own. No comment. I forgot. Lower than 75% equals double invulnerability. What's in the bananas basket? I don't know. Anti-heal. Dang, I couldn't make it. So unlucky. I should have waited because he's spinned in that direction. Hulk, smash. All right, yeah, good luck, team. I'll still leave. I'll just be spectating out. At least the spectate finally works. Yeah, I get the spotlight for the last run. I should have just waited. That was pretty smart of the boss. Like, not only to put anti-heal on the other side of the map and have that little lava on the ground, but to also follow it up with a spin that goes back and forth in that anti-heal circle twice. Who's basket trees? You talking about a cosmetic or something? Because I don't really know specifically what you are talking about. Hello, Esplion. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I help people from 49 to 56. Oh, nice. Tomorrow that Christmas update comes out in Epic Mini Games. I gotta play that. I usually always grind seasonal updates. I'm still in NL Insane. Are you in that guild? I am planning on carrying people off stream in the guild. But there is something I do need to test though. Found a game breaking skill in Yokai. Well, did it found a game, but tested a game breaking skill in Yokai Peaks. Yep, I am. Am the Japanese dude. Perfect timing, 6:55. Almost time for that global boss raid. Do you have XP boost on SB on Delta? Yeah, SB on Delta. You have any active boost? Any boost that you gotten gifted from or from the gambling? Wait, that moving move only does 600 mil? Wow. The boss walking over you when it has all those lines only does that much damage. Alright, GG's. Good job, Green Trees. Good job. I'm proud of ya. I'm proud of ya. Y'all did a good job. Alright, that's it for today's stream. If y'all enjoy it, be sure to give a thumbs up, like the stream. Tomorrow will be a carrying stream from levels 30 plus all the way up to 104. So we'll be doing Winter Easy, between Winter Easy and Yokai Peaks Insane. Same time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate all of y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.